Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Vikkstar123 with some team headshot gameplay in 2v2 with my friend Demised and taking it down to 2v2 for these more challenging gameplays. So guys, throw a challenge right in the comment section right now, because 2v2 is a place where we can rely a little less on the whole team doing well and focus on those really challenging objectives. Just here it was headshot only, and although one of my kills wasn't a headshot, it was with the L11, and I think I shot the guy in the face. You guys can decide for yourselves, but it's a minor hitch. It wasn't game changing. We had Demise on the sniper, just pulling off the long shots, keeping them busy, me running up and taking them out when they were preoccupied. They were sniping, and that was shocking. That was absolutely shocking. But this map, Aground, was definitely the map to do it on. So that's the gameplay. You guys can watch and hopefully enjoy that. I am going to just watch this nice kill first. Oh, there we go. Boom, headshot. Okay, so the topic for this video is the fear of the unknown. Do we fear the unknown? Why do we fear the unknown? And that kind of stuff related. So the other day, I was just remembering back to when I had braces. I only had them for about 6 months, 6 to 8 months. Wasn't exactly a big thing, but before I got them, I really did not want to have them. And, you know, I guess that had been seeded in my mind from friends saying it was really horrible having braces put in, they were really painful, probably just over-exaggerating and whining, but that sunk in with me, and I hated the idea of having braces. Once I had them, it was fine, wasn't too much of a problem, and a few months later they were gone. But I was just remembering that earlier today, and it brought up the topic to myself, and I guess the reason we fear the unknown is because we become too comfortable in our current state of mind, and anything that's different upsets us, I guess. You know, any kind of change, I guess when you take it down to basics, your average individual, your person who's in a correct mental state to survive, is afraid of being hurt, disabled, mentally or physically, or killed by things unknown. So, you know, some of these fears might be fear of great height, bungee jumping, speech making, deep water, high speed, flying, graveyards, haunted buildings, ghosts, poisonous animals and plants, Rottweilers, sharks, insane people, potential criminals, and the list goes on and on and on. Yeah, I think it's quite, I think you're never going to find someone who's completely devoid of any type of phobia. You'll see me kill myself there as punishment for the non-headshot. But phobias, everyone seems to have them, and I think as a human, to survive and go on, we have to protect ourselves from, physical, emotional, and social damage. And I guess a fear of the unknown is just for that reason, because you don't know how to deal with the unknown. So therefore you should be afraid of it, because you don't know how to react to it, how it's going to affect you in the long run. So actually, phobias and fear of the unknown is quite a rational thing. One of my biggest phobias is probably phobia of wasps and bees, and it's quite interesting because a wasp sting or a bee sting is unknown to me. I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp, and my logic for that is if I see a bee or a wasp, no matter what the situation, I'm gonna run. I am gonna get the heck out of there, and so far it's done me well. I've never been stung by one. Touch wood, fingers crossed. Next week I'll be doing a commentary about how I got swarmed by bees and they got their revenge. Like, here, you hear that Vikkstar guy? Yeah, he's never been stung. Let's go get him. In fact, there are usually quite a few that just like fly past my window on their, on their little flower round, just go motoring past my window like. Bleh. Often, what bees are intelligent. Bees will fly into my window. They'll be like, nope, don't want to be in here, and fly back out. Wasps and flies will just headbutt the window for hours. Insects do my head in. It's just like if you're gonna come into my house, into my room, remember the way out. It's simple. Don't just come in here and then just start headbutting the window, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Glass. Why am I even saying this? So, back to the phobia. I mean, I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp, so I have reason to be afraid of that. And, chances are it isn't that bad. It's no worse than, a broken collarbone. Yeah, when I broke my collarbone, I don't know whether that would have been more painful or less painful than being stung by a bee or a wasp. So fear of the unknown, actually, in my own discussion, I've kind of done the logical in my head thinking with you guys listening, which is something I like to do. I mean, I touched very briefly on it when I was swimming yesterday. It just popped into my head with the whole braces thing, and I just noted it down on my phone when I got out, and I have readdressed it now with you guys listening in. And of course, as well as challenging gameplay suggestions, feel free to chime in with your own thoughts on the matter. Always is something I encourage, And another note, I'm away from home at the moment, so this video may not reach everyone. Fingers crossed it will, because I thought that was a fairly interesting topic to go around with. If you did enjoy, like always, a like rating and a share. A share would be pretty cool. I don't get many video shares. Feel free to tweet this, put it on Facebook, Skype it to some people. It really does help me out. Obviously, always appreciated, but obviously that's just an option, and I've said obviously way too many times. Here's an outro, other links, click them. See you on the next one, guys.